everybody, we're back. My first guest this evening is one of the stars of the new ABC sitcom Hiller and Diller, which premieres this Tuesday at 9:30. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Prince of Pain, Richard Lewis.
What about you guys? Hi, Conan.
Yeah.
What happened?
Huh? What?
First of all, I love the opening sketch. So don't take it out on me. Really.
That was great.
I love the tie too.
Thank you.
I got it. I thought it was something else. I'm sorry.
Oh, the mic.
No,
oh yeah.
No. I wanted to say these guys were backing Robert Palmer the other night on the tube. I was just sort of you guys were so hot, and he's one of my favorites. You guys are great. You're good. Yeah. Thank you. Great band. They're great. You know how great they are. You know, I was thinking, what happened? You all right? You're angry at me, Conan?
You're taking outside work?
Oh. It wasn't my idea. I got coerced.
Sorry, Matt. We'll talk about this after the interview.
No, there was a
So, how's everything going?
No, Conan, I was watching you come out. It dawned on me for the first time. And, you know, when you run out on stage,
yes,
which you're unfortunately going to have to do for the rest of your life, because it's a signature, you know, when you come out.
So when I'm like 85,
I hope,
and the show is still going on some sad, you know, cable network.
On the Dead Time network.
That's right. Yeah. I'll have to still come running out, even though the bones will be shooting through my hips, right? Is that what you're saying?
Well, no, it just struck me. That's how I look after I have intercourse now, as an old Jewish man. And that's why people, that's why I'm single. Because, you know, when, you know, usually someone smokes, well, I know cigarettes, I know the whole thing, but usually you should, you know, have a little post-coital, whatever it's called. I know nothing about, I mean, I ran screaming from the childbirth movie in Ohio State University when I mean, so I don't know, but anyway.
We're going to get a translator in here any minute now, ladies and gentlemen.
You know what I just had? For the first time, I had premature panel ejaculation for the very first time. No, I have, I just, you know why I'm a little thrown? I'm not thrown at all. I'm thrilled to be on Hiller and Diller with Kevin Nealon and the whole
cast. Sounds like a good show, yeah.
It's a really quality show. And
they're promoting it, too. Have you noticed this?
I saw my head on a billboard, and then I...
oh, my God.
And then I was making love the other night, and quite frankly, when you see your head on a building, and then you take your clothes, I don't care who you are, you know what I mean? I'm not, you know, Jurassic Jew, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, my libido went south real fast, you know?
It's intimidating to see yourself that large, probably.
And I was masturbating, too, that makes it even more humiliating. I was so upset with myself.
Wait a minute, I didn't ask.
Well, I'm your guest, I'm sharing. I'm just sharing. But
all right.
But I was so upset.
Let me do it again. Were you masturbating?
It's funny you asked. And I actually threw myself out of bed. That's how upset I was with myself. You know why I love this show? You might tease me now, but I don't know. You know, usually you do. When I did my first talk show about 25 years ago, let's say you do a bit like, and you do it, and you really hone it for stand-up, like on a stapler, like a stapler. You got to do it. I mean, otherwise, you know, you never come back to Conan again, right? And you owe it to you to do. But I'm not 23 anymore. And the thing is, like, if I was sitting down here and I had that stapler routine, and let's say that the Lord came down here, seriously, I wish he would. But if he came down, I go, wow, I can't believe it. You have. Geez, you're the Lord. It's not Conan, the Lord.
Right.
There are staplers up in heaven, aren't there? You know, I bought a stapler. Don't you stapler you use staplers for the clouds, don't you? Sure. Yeah. You have to get back to the material.
You have to get to the material no matter what.
Yeah. So right now, I guess what I'm saying is if I suck tonight, it's because you know, I saw my head on a billboard and I apologize. But,
it's hard for you. It would be shattering.
Yeah.
I'm fortunate. NBC doesn't promote this show, so I don't have to deal with something like that. If I were to ever to see my head on a billboard, I'd know that I was wanted in some states. You know?
You're hotter than hot. You're on the cover of TV. No, not really. With all due respect, I'm
on the cover of TV.
I'm like the opposite of gay. No, not that. You were. So everyone loves you. I'm the opposite of gay pride. I'm a self-loathing heterosexual. Is what I am. You know what I mean? So I can't see myself on a billboard. You know, I had low self-esteem. Like always. I mean, I once commented on this years ago, but it's like one of those moments when you're a child that stick with you. I had an uncle. And he would fall in and out. I don't know if he was a drinking problem or whatever. It could have been, who knows. But he would, like, fall asleep at any moment with, like this. He would go, oh, I'm a failure. I'm a loser. I'm nowhere. And it was so sad. Come on, Uncle Al. Wake up. I'm fine. I suck, guy. I'll never make it anymore. So, and he drove one of the rare Buick Apocalypses. You ever see that car?
That's That's a good car.
Yeah, and I have a tremendous cousin. He's gay and proud of it, but he was so repressed, and the family was not supportive. He actually had a going back in party, which was sad, which I was there. And I was in the Jewish Center League, and which was a great, because I had a bad knee and a trick knee, and so I couldn't play high school, although I don't think I would have played on Englewood. It was a great team. But they would have, like, death. Did you just hear that sound?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
That was laughing, yeah.
Huh?
That's good, when you get the laughing. Don't touch it when you get the laughing. Nurture it and let it grow. That's what I've learned.
You're like,
I had a lot of caffeine before the show. In fact, before every show.
Like I'm usually so white, I sort of feel like Gandhi's ghost next to you tonight. You're unbelievable. I mean, you're on...
Gandhi's ghost?
It's on a new show on Paramount. So,
that's something they would do. I'm curious about something, because you have so many problems with women, and you've got, yes, you do.
Problems with me. I'm taking responsibility now.
You are?
Yeah, I'm a joke.
Well, no, because we're here to help you.
Well, I went out with, my shrink is fed up with me. I actually went in there last week, and doctors, you're watching, I don't care anymore. I spent a lot of money there, and I told her I had this, and this, and she went, what do you want me to do about it? This is my therapist, And I go to all sorts of doctors for everything, and I always watch those ads religiously, 7 out of 10. I could care less about the 7. Give me the 3. Give me Herb, Dr. Herb Klein, and went, no, you take this, and with this, and then a sheep will grow out of your ass or something. You know what I mean? I need that. I want the other 3. Who cares? 7 out of 10. They're hoodwinking the public commercially,
A sheep is growing out of someone's ass?
I read about it, and I read medical journals. No, it's the 7 out of 10.
I don't want to read about that. I want to see it. That's something I would want to see with my eyes.
Tell Smiley to book them,
I'll get them on the show.
Well, just send out, the Flock agency handles that guy. Anyway, but I was telling my therapist yesterday about my own fault, about my fear of intimacy. I'm starting to be able to say I love you to someone you really make love to but to say stuff like, I've never enjoyed touching another mammal like this, that's not hot,
No, women don't like that probably, right?
No, I mean, I love the smell of an uncommitted relationship in the morning. That's the problem I'm having, And I'm dating younger women no more. Because,
what do you mean? You're notorious. You like the young women.
No, notorious.
Yes, you do.
That smells is really womanizing, and I'm not a womanizer. I'm just not married. And when you date I can't date someone now in their 20s because I feel like a little sleazy, like one woman, and I'm not saying, and they're women, but one woman had a tattoo of the original cast of Facts of Life on her ass, literally. And I'm supposed to understand what that is. And I remember that.
Surprised it fit on there. They were fat.
They were a beautiful woman.
Last season, they were some fat girls.
No, I like I'm not superficial. Fat, everyone. I thought,
You're right. I'm ashamed.
You ever sit on the toilet and look down at that thing that hangs? I mean, the flab and the lower belly.
Wait a minute. No, when I'm on a toilet, I'm not looking down at anything.
Really?
No, I'm reading a book right ahead of me.
Like automatic pilot when you
I'm in there to get the thing done and then get out of there. I'm not looking around.
Oh, that's true.
What are you looking around for? Don't look around. That's creepy.
I'm very paranoid. Huh?
Really?
I'm afraid my penis might attack me. I live alone. When you live alone, I'm having sex with my furniture. I'm literally...
Your furniture?
I have a beautiful end table from Italy, and we're hoping for an ottoman. But but young women are just. I remember this one woman I went out with. I said she was back in college. It was heartbreaking. That summer when RFK and Martin Luther King, and she was like, she just learned about it in school. When I was like, living in the moment, she said, "Where were you when Alf was canceled?" Or that.
That rocked the whole generation.
Rocked the whole generation.
We got to mention this because we're running low on time, but Hiller and Diller premieres this Tuesday.
Yeah, Kevin Nealon, I love the guy. He's a brilliant comedian. And Eugene Levy, Jordan Baker.
It's a very funny cast.
Great cast crew, right? We're really proud to be on it.
It's at 9:30 p.m. on ABC, so everyone watch that and then turn back to NBC.
Yes, but we really love. It's a quality show, I believe, and we're really working our butts off. And thanks for having me on.
Hey, thanks for doing it. Always hilarious. Richard Lewis, everybody. And coming up, some brand new NBC public service announcements. We'll see you in a second.